Gail Flower. She was amazing to me. I started out just babysitting her and grew to have her as a best friend. Who would have thought the little filly I put to sleep after a story would become the mare I fell in love with? Such is the way of a long-lived species like mine. I got over my feelings for Rarity long ago. I was happy that she and Applejack got together. Funny enough, that was the same place where I love you. At first, I wanted to deny this feeling between us, but I couldn't help but kiss her when she said those words. Our parents took it pretty well. It was a shock, but they gave us their blessings. We started with dating, moved to the bedroom, and joined in holy matrimony. I soon had a family of my own, a wife I loved, a daughter I loved. Everything was perfect. Despite the losses I suffered in life, I had plenty of magical moments too. Days of joy, pride, and love. I have always treasured them close to my heart. Yet, there came a time when my family was cut short. For a long-lived being like me, time was something too precious, and before I knew it, I lost Gail. Losing Gail was hard. No pony ever replaced her in my heart. To this day, she remains the only one I married and loved with body and soul. Shortly after Gail died, I took my daughter, Jewel, to the Dragonlands. I thought of it as a good way for us to recover. Ember, Dragon Lord at the time, was there to greet us, as was her husband, Garble, who finally stopped acting like a jerk. And there, to greet Jewel, was the Dragon Prince himself, Tyon. In an instant, we knew they had fallen for each other. Tyon was as smart and determined as his mother, but as strong as his father. It didn't take long for him and my daughter to be friends. Nor did it take long for them to become a couple. Time went on. I grew up, as did my daughter. We spent our time evenly, both in and out of Canterlot, where Twilight had become a great leader. Until that day, Jewel went to see her mother's grave, only to witness the death of Twilight. My friend, my teacher, my mother, slain by her own son who was controlled by a student she treated as a daughter. I swore on her grave that I would see her avenged.